What is going up, guys? It is Sal the Sneakerhead, and I am back at you guys with a full in-depth tutorial that I hope help you guys out with, as you can see by the video, how to correctly do a reglue. Now, I always see people messing up, whether it's fitment, using the wrong glue, doing the wrong steps, not taking the correct steps, and so on. So I am here today to give you my perspective and what I know and think I know is a correct way to do a reglue. So with all that being said, let's get right into what we have to do first, and hopefully I hope you guys find this very informational. If you do, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share it with your friends or anybody who wants to learn how to do a completely proper reglue with great fitment and great strength. Tune into this video. First step you want to do is make sure that you get these entire shoe just properly prepped. And the best way I can explain it to you guys is when the shoe isn't prepped and the original glue is on there, it has a shiny shimmer to it. And when it's prepped, it should look matte. So just make sure everything is prepped so that way your glue is applied perfectly and nothing messes it up. Quick tip, heat makes removing old glue so much faster. So reheat the old glue to make it easier.
Artists of the century, a man they told you look up. The one that swing his words like Spartan swords, still God say enough. I never stop unless he say so, I'm not the one to unleash. Producers, Hail Mary, my DM, please just snap on my beats. Cause I'm the one, nobody like me, no one's like me, that's facts. I'm all drive, I change the standard every time that I gas.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle.
I said I'm D-Rock with the lyrics, I shoot everything walking, I'm all precision.
So right here you guys can see the difference of what I mean by properly prepped and the old glue still on here. And some people, they don't get the final product to look like this. They have it a little lighter but with still some glue, and that will ruin your reglue. So you want to make sure it looks like this. You can even see, I hope you guys can see, a tint of yellow in this one and pure white in this one. Let me try and show you guys as well. Just look at the difference. One's shiny, this one's matte. If you're saying this is still shiny, that's just the way the material is. And what I said with the outsole about going over with the Dremel tool, this material will be eaten up by that Dremel tool, so just go over with the acetone and you should be fine if you do everything correctly. So that's how it's supposed to look. Let's get back to work.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle.
Before you start prepping the uppers with acetone and cotton balls, make sure you tape it off so that way you protect the leather or any material that you're working with from that acetone. Also, do not oversaturate your cotton balls or else you may damage the leakage through the tape no matter how well you prepped, and you could damage the uppers.
It just don't tell. Then I flash back to all my detrimental times in hell. I think I'm well, but well, maybe ignorance is bliss. Ever since I was a kid, I said a shrinking shit. Let the sickness take my body, my soul gon' live forever. I lied to all my exes, said we meant to be together. I knew it did she, hey, I fucked it in heat. Feel how that first cut was the deepest, so you just watching me bleed. I made a kilo of Christina out of triple beam, and now that mountain I was prepping for is my height. I watch my brands cross over, kill a triple team. And ever since I witnessed murder, I ain't been right, but it's on to the next. Raps daily, think it's time that I flex. People want me face to face, branding get stupid requests. The energy of y'all insults me, let's keep it the text. I ain't no bishop with a limit, I'm a king with intent.
Do it now. One day, one life, one game. Fall once, try twice, fail more. Now, not then, don't wait. Go ahead, do you, too late. Go,
think I was built for this. Brainwashed by Marshall, I would kill for this. Fully independent, ain't no deal for this. I'll reach you all without a need a mill for this. And let my Jewish lawyer still fuck you.
So guys, it's the next day, but for you it was literally a couple of seconds. So now we're on to the next step. After we did everything that was prepped, went over it to make sure that everything was good and there was no excess glue or anything or any damages or any sort of thing that will mess up the Reglue. We did that. Next thing is to get your glue out. Best glue that I recommend to use is Barge Super Stick. This stuff works amazing if you do it correctly. I also don't use the brush in here. I don't do that personally. I use this bigger brush that I bought from just a pack at Walmart. What we're going to do is we're going to work again bottom up. So what you're going to do, I'm going to explain it here. You're going to apply one even layer on both surfaces, all over on both surfaces. Leave it for 5 minutes. Come back after that 5 minutes, apply a second layer, and after that second layer, let it go sit for 1 to 2 hours. At that point, the glue will not be tacky if you put it together. And that is where my method kicks in. That gives you the time to sit here and heat up certain areas to only heat up that area and get sticky and strong. And then you work around everywhere else that same way. And it just gives you the perfect fit. I will show up close and personal how that looks like. So that way, if this doesn't make sense, the video will help you. But that's the next step, is to apply your 2 layers of glue. 1 layer, wait 5 minutes, come back, apply that other layer, and then wait a whole another 1 to 2 hours to let it fully dry. So let's get into it.
I walk my white ass up the road and buy some cat food at the store. Grab 2 cans off the shelf, maybe I should get some more. But I'm living on the go, and plus my wrist is almost froze. I'll have the butler grab some extra when he come down in the rows. Let him use the car he drove to help him manifest his goals. I'm not playing no emotion, I just think he should know the feel of a phantom by the wheel and feel how easy that bitch steal. We rail, you fake, window tints and dealer plates. From the stands to the sideline to the reason they came. From the ones who hold me down to all the birds that just flew. To all you rappers who offended like I'm coming at you. I give you all an A for effort. You should really keep trying. It's just a gut check to the fans on all that whack shit they buying. Despite the traffic and projections, I'm the next thing to blow. But let me tour you around my arsenal so you can just go. Whoa. For the time when I was down, when now I'm on my way. For everybody that was down, and now I'm on my way. For the ones who ain't believing while I'm on my way. For the ones who question everything, I'm on my way. For the time when I was down, when now I'm on my way. For everybody that was down, now I'm on my way. For the ones who ain't believing while I'm on my way. For the ones who question everything, I'm on my way.
We have both our layers applied. First one applied, waited 5 minutes like I said, and then came back again and added the second layer all over where it needs to be. On here, on the sides, and again on here and on that side as well. If you're again a beginner, tape off the areas you don't want glue to be applied on. I've done this a lot, so I'm pretty used to it. I got no glue on this part, but on the part that it needed to be. And now we wait 1 to 2 hours. I gotta head to school. So by the time I come back, I should be able to clamp these in, head on to the next step.
Hit the water slides before they found an egg to get through. I mean, damn, a good man can only do so much. One time for your emotions, sorry that we lost touch. But you the bird that flew away, so it's just have a good day. And there ain't nothing left to say, so fuck it, I'm getting paid. Got a bank with 6 zeros, you will really enjoy. I have this crazy ass vision, you would love to destroy. I got a head full of money, I don't ever withdraw. I got this plot on all these artists that they may use and saw. Scary pictures like the ghost they seen was writing a line. The line that they wrote is rollers coming, everyone high. I write my thoughts down clearly, making sure the game feel me. I slip my head like it ain't shit, I know the beat's gonna heal me. I write my thoughts down clearly, making sure the game feel me. I slip my head like it ain't shit, I know the beat's gonna heal me. We on. For the time when I was down, when now I'm on my way. For everybody that was down, and now I'm on my way. For the ones who ain't believing while I'm on my way. For the ones who question everything, I'm on my way. For the time when I was down, when now I'm on my way. For everybody that was down, now I'm on my way. For the ones who ain't believing while I'm on my way. For the ones who question everything, I'm on my way. For the time when I was down, when now I'm
gonna explain to you guys how to do it. So, as I was showing in the time lapse, they're not sticky. They are not sticky. But as people tell you in the 5-minute video, you can glue with heat. But the only thing is that the glue won't bubble up. So don't expect to see bubbles. Just expect it to get a little warm, and then it'll be tacky. So what you do is you whatever surface you want to work with first. I'll do it actually right here. Heat it up a little bit. do section by section so that way you know what you're doing and you can take your time and you make sure that everywhere gets lined up. Don't worry about it sticking because these aren't sticky yet. Just take your time, place it. I like to stretch these parts out a little bit. Line it up. The back's all lined up. And then remember, these parts are sticky, but don't let it sit for too long because you'll still be able to pull it apart and the glue will be perfectly fine. Clamp those down for now like that. And move on to the other side. Boom. Boom. Easy peasy. Take your time. Because if you don't, you're going to have to take it all apart. Re-prep that area, the entire area actually. You're going to have to redo the whole reglue. And you know, it's just a waste of time and a waste of glue. So then after you heat it up and everything's good, go through, just press it down. Make sure everywhere. Don't stress test now, but a very good tip is after it's cured, go through and stress test your shoe so that way you know whether there are spots that needs to be touched up or not. So now that they are completely glued, the soles and the midsoles, we let them sit for a little bit before we start the process of entering the zoom units into their correct spaces.
We need guidance from above. We need something we can feel. We just need to know it's real.
Cause see the fire never stop, lightning never drop, thunder crashing down, rain flood the town, tears on my cheek, I taste the salt as we speak. My mother's getting beat, but yeah, my body's feeling weak. Why me? Why her? Why us? Now who? My dog was just a puppy, beat his ass for barking too. I hate brown liquor, heavy drinker, father figure, now you. Always bitter while you hit it till she's blue. You know those suicidal stories you been seeing on the news. Well, I hope they find my letter and they hear the shit you do. If I ever choose that option, you the only one I blame. And if I ever get a girl, well, I won't ever bring her pain. I feel like mom should leave you, but she always do stay. The dream is getting rich and probably running away. In the end, I'm all alone. I try to manage myself. I know that rapper, they may hear this shit, but never do help. In 303,
we need more than just some love. We need guidance from above. We need something we can feel. We just need to know it's real. We need more than just some love.
This part right here is very crucial. Whenever you want to go to tape up the uppers, if you don't freehand it like how I used to, you want to make sure that when you're taping it off, you put it to the midsole so that way everything lines up and you make sure it lines up. So that way when you apply the glue and you take that tape off and then you go to clamp them together, that there's no excess glue and there's no glue that isn't applied anywhere. You want to make sure that everything gets flush and glued together very, very nicely. So take your time on this part of the prepping process before you glue the uppers.
see, I'm just staring eye to eye with this lying I call myself. I'm half Simba, half Scar, too violent not to be felt. I'm looking at my reflection and watching the ocean part. This ocean was made of tears that been building me from the start. I hear these artists claim the crown and they can't even climb my throne. I'm a Macaulay Coke, you weirdos plotting, sitting home alone. Call me 25 to life, I give them bars and let them think. Sit them down and climb a ladder, start talking and watch them shrink. Play it back, stop talking, whack rapper, I'm the truth. The last of a dying breed, I've come to Uzi birth the youth. I got plans on top of plans on top of plans that drive a Royce. I got fans on top of houses when no neighbors hear the noise. I didn't have too many choices from the land of white and rich, but I built myself from nothing, all they did was dig the ditch. Now the rest is flowing as I'm mapping out revenge. And ain't no telling where I'm going, cause my mental never ends.
When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help, but they don't really care. Where they kick you when you down, where they really ever there. When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help, but they don't really care. Where they kick you when you down, where they really
see, you've been plotting for some time. Lucky for me, you a rookie. Confused, you act like Hakeem, but yeah, you talk like you cookie. Jealousy can be a monster, I just figured you fight it. I put this real out in the world, but never thought that you bite it. Snakes don't bite the real, but then again you move different. I seen that hate in your soul, and I seen that love it was missing. I tried to love you through it all, but you wanted the prize. You're reaching out with this kindness with wrong intentions in mind. But see, today the game is funny, everyone wanna chat. Clowns popping up galore, I killed and lift up the mask.
Right here, I'm showing you guys after the first layer was applied, I am on the second layer, but there's always a common issue that I run into. I don't know if I'm the only one, but it is the issue of when you apply the second layer of glue and you don't pull it off when the glue is still wet, the glue tends to pull with the tape and leaving a weird, ugly look. So I found a way to counteract that, which is just applying the glue section by section, and while it's still freshly wet and applied, pull it off and it'll be a clean straight line. So that's all I'm showing you right here. I was explaining it in the video from the camera, but I had my respirator on, so it sounded very weird. So I just wanted to clear it up so you guys understood more. Take your time, apply section by section, and watch here. You'll see me apply it, and right after I apply that, pull it right off. And that's all you guys gotta do.
Time and stay the whole game over, let them know it's all you. We got plans like I said, and execution's what we do. Ain't no time for all that talking, making moves is the life. That instant gratification never happened overnight. We wait on it to pan, we understand how karma works. We let scars be scars, cause we know that scar hurts. We don't question how it went, we don't second guess our destiny. I fell down off the cliff and somehow, well, it was meant for me. Heaven's what they say it is, just keep living right. And I know some things are blurry, so just focus on sight.
When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help, but they gonna really care. Where they kick you when you down, where they really ever there. When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help, but they gonna really care. Where they kick you when you down, where they really ever there. When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help, but they gonna really care.
Again, right here, I had my respirator on while I was trying to explain it, but all I was explaining was whenever I'm done applying my glue to anything, I leave the shoes outside because this stuff gets super potent. And I was also saying that you guys need to wear a mask, any sort of mask that will stop you guys from inhaling this, because this stuff is cancerous, and you need to work in a very, very well ventilated area because this can harm others from secondhand fumes. So that's all I was explaining. Be very careful with this stuff. It is very potent, so leave it outside if you can. Just make sure it's not going to be underneath like anything that's dusty or dirty or anything that will, you know, mess up that glue area. I left it right here in my garage. I never get any dirt or any particles in it, so that's all I wanted to explain to you guys. Be very careful with this stuff. It's very strong. Something about the things that I never got. So focused on myself, I just laugh when they taking shots. I just laugh at they little. Alrighty guys, so the glue has cured. As you can see, I'm putting them together and the glue is not sticking. So that means we use my method again of heating up only the certain areas that I want to be heated up and become sticky again to get these uppers completely re-glued with a strong re-glue that can handle the stress test and the wear of the customer and look good as if nothing ever happened. I would sometimes say my re-glues come out better than factory, but that's just my opinion. You know, I like to hype myself up so that way, you know, I keep going to get better. So let's get into gluing these things. One thing I want you guys to remember is even after you're done heating up the sides of the shoe, the toe box and the back of the shoe, and everything's all set and strong, do not forget to take those insoles out. If not, take them out in the beginning. Take those insoles out, take your heat gun or your hair dryer and blow some hot air into that shoe, just enough so that way both surfaces of the midsole and the bottom of the shoes get hot and they can become tacky and stick together. You guys want to make sure those stick.
Either the world got quiet or I just don't listen. What's an opinion when a legendary artist spitting?
He said, but it's beautiful. For me, I love this. I love proving people wrong and proving my support right. That's what it's about at the end of the day, you know. This is all fun and games to me. I love it, love it.
I study for this.
It has come to the end of the video. I hope you guys follow this video step by step for all your re-glues. Like I said, for these certain materials like leather and the shoes like 11s, 3s, 4s, 5s, etc. I will try and remember to list that down in the description just to help you guys out. But just know a video I decided will come out on nubuck suede and durabuck materials. So that way you guys know how to do that as well. But for now, I hope you guys followed this step by step and that this did help you guys. Let me know if it did. If there's anything that I missed that wasn't clarified in this video, just go ahead and comment down below, and I will more than happily go ahead and describe what or answer. Sorry, not describe. Answer your question. But I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know how you think this Reglue came out. I think it came out extremely clean. I already did the touch-ups that I told you guys about. I went ahead and worked outside. I didn't want my room to smell like glue right now, because I got to stream later, play some Fortnite, you know. But yeah, man, I am extremely happy with these, and I showed my customer, man, and he was excited, man. He was fucking really excited to get these back. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Share this video around, please. Whether it be on Twitter, Instagram, or all of those, or Facebook, or yada yada. Hit that like button if you're not already. If you found this channel just by this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because more in-depth tutorials will be coming out, as well as vlogs and whatever the hell else I want to post. Subscribe. It's gonna be fucking late on this channel, so don't even worry. I hope you guys found this very helpful. I really do appreciate everybody watching, and everybody who likes, everybody who comments, everybody who subscribes, everybody who supports me. It really means a lot. So I hope everybody found this informational, including that one person who really asked for it. I know everybody else asked for it too, and I didn't want to get my method out, but it's out. That is my method. I don't have a name for it, but that is the method I found a long time ago, and it works perfectly fine for me. And you will see in the end credits how strong it is by a stress test. I'm going to let these sit overnight, and how beautiful you can get your shoes looking after doing a Reglue with the method that I created. So hope you guys appreciate this video and liked it. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Deuce.
Rolling up some good, pulling up till we get faded. You know how we do it. Everybody take a flex on me. I got the keys to the city. I don't need no limousine. I turn up when I pull up and tell my booking agent book a show. Running around with the paper bag, running around with the paper bag. Going crazy spending all this cash. Going crazy spending all this cash. If I spend it, I'ma get it back. Even when I ride around dirty, a nigga don't need a seatbelt. A nigga don't. Should've never been around the killers. In my town, we the fucking realest. No cheddar bars around here. I get the spray and they gon' get down. Ski mask over my face. Catch a body in broad day. Catch a body in broad day.
I got the key to the city. I got a hold of Shadiddy. Talk to that bitch in Swahili. Tattoo my name in graffiti. Whack out your hood in graffiti. Come through your hood on the weekly. None of y'all niggas can't see me. None of y'all niggas can't see me. Y'all ain't got nothing like this over there. Bunch of frontline millionaires. Bunch of self-made at the Trump pay. Guess the odds really took it there. Any problem, I'ma reappear. With a squad you already fear. All this time I've been playing fair. 7 digits every single year. Niggas die, niggas disappear. Alibis, I was really there. Life a crime till I get the chair. Columbine in my trigger hair. Still I rise and I took the stairs. Feel a fire, it's a different glare. All these fights, it was never fair. Busting knuckles, still I'm swinging fears. Tasting salt inside my dripping tears. You should know I never had a fear. You should know I never had a shot, never had a chance till I took it here. Man, it's proud, but I see it clear. Strategize, I'm an engineer. Pick a side, gotta keep it there. Switching up, nigga, looking weird. I got the key to the city. I got a hold of Shadiddy. Talk to that bitch in Swahili. Tattoo my name in graffiti. Whack out your hood in graffiti. Come through your hood on the weekly. None of y'all niggas can't